For today's Daily Move, I'm super excited to have Megan Spears. She is an ERYT experienced registered yoga teacher of 500 hours, a future physical therapy student, and a lover of movement, and she's pretty good at moving too. So she's going to teach us a quick workout today that's yoga based. So Megan, what are we going to do?
Let's start lying down.
Okay.
So go ahead and lie down, Dwayne. Or should I call you Dr. Goldbeck?
Whatever you want.
Okay. Okay, so go ahead and place your feet to the floor for a second. So your legs are bent. And then bring your right knee into your chest.
Yeah.
Yep. Go ahead and grab the shin. So you might feel a nice little stretch across your back a little bit here. And then stretch your right leg up to the sky. Okay. Now, normally we don't really wear a lot of shoes
I
in
can take them off
yoga.
if
Go ahead and take your
that's-
shoes off. Because you're going to use my scarf.
Oh yeah.
Yes. So I'm going to place my scarf around the bottom of your foot. You can hold. Is that enough length for you?
We'll make it work.
Make it work? Because we can also use something else if we
I think this is good.
want. Okay. So then let's try it this way. Go ahead and hold it just with your left hand.
Okay.
And then stretch your leg a little bit to the side. Now decide there. Do you want to straighten your left leg out in front of you? Is that better?
Mhm.
More stretch? So right now we're just thinking about, or right now we are looking for a stretch across the outside of your right hip.
Mhm.
Is that what
I
you're
feel it.
experiencing?
Yeah.
Nice. And so that's the key here. So you just find that stretch and then you breathe with it in and out through your nose. And then on your next exhale, I want you to bring your leg back up to center. Hold the scarf with your right hand this time. Bring your left arm out to the side and then stretch your leg over to your right until you feel like your left hip's coming up, and that's about where you can stop and breathe in and out through your nose. And then take one more breath. Big, nice long exhale. Lift your leg back up to center. And then we'll release, go ahead and bend your right knee and we'll release the scarf. Lower for a second. Notice the difference between your right side and left side. And then we'll go ahead and switch sides. So you bring your left knee into your chest to start. And you can choose if you want to keep your right leg bent or straight. So on the other side you had it straight. So you can try it out on this side. And if you prefer bent, you can keep it bent too. It doesn't have to be the same on each side. Yeah, you want to try it. And then stretch your left leg up to the ceiling. You might be feeling a bit some stretch in the back of your hamstring, back of your thigh.
A lot.
A lot, yeah. And so your leg doesn't have to be straight. It can definitely be slightly bent here. It may even feel better if it's slightly bent. I'm gonna hold. And then take a nice, just full breath. Awesome. One more just like that. And then shift your leg over to your right. And yeah, you'll find a natural stopping point where you can feel quite a bit of stretch. That's your body saying, we're good. We'll breathe here. And take one more breath in. As you exhale, bring your leg back up to center. Switch hands. Move the right hand out to the side. Big breath. And slowly move your leg out to the side. Good. And while you're stretching your left leg out, you might be feeling a stretch across the right side of your chest as well. Come on back up to center. Bend your left leg. Let's release that. Take a moment in the middle. Notice the difference. Just with that one movement. Okay. And now let's come to hands and knees for tabletop pose. And in tabletop, you want your hands to be underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. Feel your arms are steady. And then on your exhale, round your spine up to the ceiling. This is cat pose. And then on your inhale, roll your spine forward into cow pose. And then exhale, round your spine into cat. It's just good for your spine to get some movement throughout the day. It brings in new energy, clarity in the mind. And we'll just do one more cat-cow here. And then find neutral spine. And step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. And reach your right arm up to the ceiling for a twisted lunge pose. You can bring the left shoulder back a little bit, take a deep breath. And then reach your right arm overhead. Good. And then lower your right hand to the floor. Step your right foot back, right knee back. Switch sides. Step your left foot to the outside of your left hand as you reach your left arm up to the ceiling. There you go. Good. And you can choose if you want to stretch your arm overhead, if you want to look towards the floor, or just see the difference there.
Oh yeah, it's a great stretch.
Do you feel in your neck, like a nice stretch for your neck?
That and really all down the lat inside.
Yes.
It's awesome.
And then lower your left hand, step your left knee back. Let's do it one more time on each side. Reach your right arm, stretch your arm over, a nice side bend here. Then lower your right hand, step your right foot back, and step your left foot. It's a little bit of a dynamic stretch here. Bringing in new energy, lower the left hand, and step your left foot back. Now go ahead and tuck your toes, and then lift your knees for your downward facing dog. And now in your down dog, go ahead and bend your knees. And as you bend your knees, take your hips really nice and far back. How's that feel?
Good.
Good.
I've got some work to do.
You got some work to do. And what I'm going to share with you is I want you to press down through your fingertips and your knuckles. That'll take weight off of your wrists.
That's awesome.
And then breathe all around the rib cage. Breathe into my hands here. And take one more breath here. You can lower your knees, tuck your toes under, and sit back for child's pose. And you can do this in your work pants. You can do this in jeans or cargo pants. Come on up to tabletop, and then just take a seat for a moment. How do you feel?
Great. That was awesome.
Good. Well, that's a good little sequence to do if you are needing just 10 minutes to move in your day, to get new energy, to feel a little bit more spacious in your body and mind.
Well, I feel wonderful right now. And luckily, Megan is also a private teacher, so she travels to places to teach people, and she also works through a few different studios, correct?
I do.
And so if you need someone to work with you privately, if you're not ready for a class yet, or if you have any kind of restrictions that are keeping you from doing any certain movements, she's wonderful at working through those, as you just saw with me and some of my limitations as far as flexibility. So Megan, where can we find you if we want to talk to her? Come to class or whatever we want to do?
Yeah, my website is meganspearsyoga.com. And I'm on Instagram and I'm on Facebook at the same, Megan Spears Yoga.
Megan Spears Yoga. Okay, perfect. Well, if you guys need an instructor for yoga, you know where to find one, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you.